Hello, I'm back. Back with the cats. Uh, yes, today objective is to get some cats into the creeper farm. But before that, check out the bottom. I think. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Alright, there you go. There's little stars at the bottom, and they're moving ever so slowly. They are a little distorted because I tried to get the movement somewhat realistic, but the distortions I'm using aren't quite right. Um, so it's really just a shader in OBS with a seamless stars background image. And originally it was just like scrolling left to right. But I kind of wanted to go one step further and not simulate, but emulate how the rotation of like the Earth plays into how we see the stars. But it didn't go well. I did it poorly, so I'll probably work on it more at some point. It's written in HLSL, which is something I've never written in before and kind of a pain to write in. Okay, yeah, these were here. It's just like, oh, I don't know. Not a fun experience getting that to work for the first time. Oh, thank God. We can finally trade iron to this guy. Oh, this is going to go so much faster now. Because now we can, like, just spam trades with these people. Oh, beautiful. We can finally turn our iron farm into an emerald farm. Actually amazing. Yeah, I was looking at different types of uh, like seamless textures because I wanted something in the black space, but I couldn't figure out what would go well there. So I figured, okay, I'll just do space because that's fairly straightforward. It's kind of hard to mess up because what is images of space but like black dots on a or white dots on a black background. There's another cat. Hello. Yeah, and it's something that you can easily scroll. Looks good without a whole lot of work. And it should be like slowly scrolling. Yeah, so over the course of the video it'll look slightly different, which is what I want. Because just static black is not the greatest. Okay, you will take more. This guy doesn't yet, but soon will. Oh, we're accelerating. Oh yeah. I'll even buy a pickaxe from you. Cause now we can buy. Oh my God! Look at all these emeralds. Look at all these emeralds. Sooner or later we'll get diamond trades as well. That's the next. Oh, it's going so fast. That's the next. Or that's the tier that we're going for. And I really would like it if they sold like the full spectrum of diamond tools. Because we could get unlucky. And if they offer all the same set of like shovel and pick, then we'll be without a source, which would be unfortunate. Anyone here? No, I think they're all. I'll pay the extra. Okay, 7. Okay, oh, unbreaking 3 axe. Wait, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll pay 7. I might as well just pick that up now, honestly. Why not? I'm gonna have so much. I can just get mending. I don't have a book. I'm gonna get a book. I'm gonna make my first like end game. I have a book. First end game axe. Kind of. It doesn't have any efficiency on it, but you know. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. That accelerated so much faster than I could have hoped. Yeah, cats, but also mending. There's another cat? I didn't even have to breed the cats. They're just like spawning. Wow. 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 He took like 10 fish. That's absurd. That's all my fish. Alright, we need some blocks. Give me a couple. And anvil. Alright. Axe mending. Got a unbreaking axe. Cool. Alright, let's get these cats into the thing. I'll take you. And I'll take one at a time. I'm gonna be smart. The lava is already plugged up. So this should not be a problem. I just need to get him in here. Somehow. Where is he? Oh my god, he's up here. Don't fall. Now we go to the long journey of pushing him into the center. So last time, I mentioned at the end wanting to do some villager farming shenanigans. And I did look up the mechanics for it. And it's just, they will farm within like 9 blocks of where they are, within village boundaries. And if they have seeds in their inventory, they'll use it along with bone meal. And then they'll share with nearby villagers if they don't have food. But I think it's fairly lax. So, alright, let's get the second one. Fairly lax, so I think building this pretty much wherever, at least nearby, wouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna sleep. I don't want to chance losing this cat. Although it seems like they're spawning a lot, so maybe it's actually not a problem if I lose the cat. Although I don't have fish. You know, whatever. So I was thinking about that episode where I killed my cats on accident. And then the episode where I killed... No, they respawned. And I was just thinking about like general like YouTube and streaming as a practice. And there's like a distinct difference in the way I reacted, which was essentially, no, my cats died. And then I ended the episode. But I was paying attention a little bit more to how content creators, oh, he's up here, he's so small, with larger audiences react to things. And it is fairly exaggerated. And then the train of thought then goes, well, if I'm creating content, should I do that? Should I work on emphasizing my own reactions? I don't know. It's kind of a weird topic, right? Because it's sort of still genuine. Because it is, like, I was annoyed, maybe frustrated at killing my cats. And so regardless of how much you emphasize that, it would still be true. I don't know. It's a strange topic. Let's see, what do I want? I want more dark glass. Let's go check that. Because that's the big holdup now. I guess I could build a new layer because we have the cats for it. And then when the cats spawned in, like right when I was ending the episode last time, that was another opportunity where I was like, oh wow, what a coincidence. And then that was the end of the reaction, right? But a firmly established YouTuber might have played that up a bit more. Let's do the other one first. I think there's actually a spider spawner. Yeah, connected up here. I don't know if I showed you that. No, is it this one? Might be the other one. I could have sworn there was a spider spawner connected to one of these. I don't think these are quite right yet. Maybe it's the other one. Oh, I can look for redstone while I'm down here too, actually. Is it this one? Yeah, it was. I think I just completely glossed over this last time. I'll take the gunpowder. Don't really care about much else. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well get this stuff if we're gonna be building with it. Yeah, it's the sort of thoughts that I was listening, or I wasn't listening. I was thinking back on, you know, the events of the episode and going like, oh, what did I do here? What did I want to add here that I didn't add? Or if I could go back and edit my videos, which, as we all know, isn't possible. We just don't have that technology yet to edit videos. What would I say? Like, what else would I add to the thought? And most of the time it's just like an extension or an orthogonal thought. But sometimes I think back and it's like, oh, maybe I could have but said something different, exaggerated it more. I don't know. These are the kind of, you kind of miss out on those opportunities when you're doing a single recording, no edit, because you know it's in the name, right? No edit. It's also kind of you get stuck. Like, I was pretty scatterbrained that episode. And by that episode, I'm referring to last episode. Like, I didn't actually accomplish much other than lucking into my cats respawning. Now let's get more iron. More trades. I should build a second iron farm at some point. 8? What the heck? Oh, you got cheap trades. 7? You got some wildly different trades. Okay. Not terrible. A diamond shovel for 7 is so cheap. You know, do they all sell all tools? Oh, his axe is so much cheaper. I guess it does come with Unbreaking 3. Yeah, they might all sell all diamond tools. No, this guy doesn't have a hoe. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Alright, I got yet another mundane story for you. I will need mending, but I don't have a book. I went to the DMV today. And it was a bad experience, as most DMV trips are. But it wasn't really the fault of the DMV. It was pretty much exclusively my fault. Because I didn't bring what they asked me to bring. And that is, like, literally exclusively my fault. Although, I didn't get to the front of the line before I realized. I realized essentially as soon as I walked in the door, I was like, I'm pretty sure there was a sign about making sure you have all your documents, and I was very sure that I didn't have. There's a cat in here. I just need some fish. I was pretty sure I didn't have the documents I needed. So I checked the email on my phone while I was waiting in line. And keep in mind, I scheduled an appointment for this maybe 3 weeks ago. So I have an appointment made 3 weeks in advance to get this like task done. And I whiffed. I choked it. So now I'm gonna have to schedule essentially again for this thing that I don't even really need, which is a little frustrating. But the main reason I bring up the DMV is because I don't know why I thought this, but I was like, oh, I have an appointment. Surely the DMV doesn't get that crowded, right? If they're booking appointments. I couldn't be further from the truth. You walk in the door, and it's almost like you're in a standardized test room. Like there's chairs like evenly spaced. There must have been like 80 is way too much. Maybe like 40 chairs just evenly spaced behind like one of those tough fabric ropes things, the extendable belts, and just the most bored people you've ever seen in your life sitting. Most of them had like a sheaf of paper in their hands because, you know, you have to bring certain documents for pretty much whatever you're doing at the DMV. Just waiting for their number to be called. And it was overwhelming. Like you couldn't find a group of more bored people ever. Like you just couldn't find it. That is the collection of people that is most bored. Oh. So I guess maybe it's a good thing that they were all bored, because no one really seemed to care that I was not lost, but missing papers. And am I really going to use a different material for the fourth floor? Wow, you just walked in there. I was hoping for moss. That's okay. Yes, I am going to use a different material. Yeah. I'm not taking it. Oh, he already got up here. Let's go. Yeah, I got in there, checked my phone. I was missing stuff. I was in the DMV for about 30 seconds. Which is kind of a shame, but the worst part about it is that I'll have to go back in like 3 weeks from whenever I make the appointment. I was so mad. 'Cause it's like the document I was missing was my passport, which if you're in the US and you've been to the DMV, that's like the document that you use to prove your identity. So it's like, it's almost inexcusable. Pretty much anything that asks you to identify yourself will ask for your passport. I don't have enough of this stuff. Oh no. That's okay. No one will see it. It looks the same as the other stuff. It looks close enough to the other stuff. I don't think the creepers will mind. They will be too concerned about the cats in the center. Or cat, rather. Also, this should be wood. I guess it's fine to leave that stump there. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm usually not a very angry person. But I was like driving home and I was like, oh man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I drove all the way to the DMV, which is like, I'm not going to say how far away, because that's just another data point for the psychos out there who may want to know where I live, which is almost certainly no one. But you can never be too sure. Maybe in 10 years when I have a booming Minecraft YouTube channel, I'll have laid out enough data points over the past decade as to where the distance to the closest DMV is the final data point that they need to triangulate my exact address. Somehow, because I haven't moved in the past decade in this hypothetical scenario. Which is pretty unlikely, I would say. 10 years is a pretty long time to not move, especially if you're on the younger end. What the heck? No, they're there. But yeah, I drove to the DMV. Had to cancel a meeting at work to do it. Well, okay, I didn't cancel a meeting. I didn't accept a meeting and said, I have a DMV appointment. I cannot attend this meeting. Please reschedule it, because it was a one-on-one. And then they did not reschedule it. So that was a little strange. Because they scheduled the one-on-one with me to get help with something. And then I said, I cannot attend. Please reschedule. And then they did not. So I don't know what sort of message that sends. They might have just not really read my response, to be fair. They may have just seen the declination? I don't know. That might not be a word. Seen the rejection and gone, oh, well. Can't win them all. Which is a little, who knows? I'm not them. Oh man, I need a bunch of stuff. My inventory is a nightmare. Just get out of my inventory. Did I use slabs? No, I put holes in the bottom. Right. Wow, I have so many emeralds. I don't really need these, but I guess I can. Oh, I'm out of lava. Do put one of these in here, put one of these in here. Take them all. This lava farm is really paying dividends. Okay, what else? I don't need lapis. Don't need coal. Actually, I do need some. Don't need an arrow. Who needs arrows? I'll keep the bone meal, sticks. Probably don't need the fish. Keep a crafting bench. Keep silk touch. I guess I keep shears. I don't know. Okay. Alright. Next up, I need more villagers. What's the best way to do that? Do they breed with potatoes? Oh, those weren't done. I will just toss a bunch of potatoes in there and hope they do. Because the next step for these fellas is that a hole? It is. Okay. Is to get more librarians. Because an efficiency 4 book and an unbreaking 3 book are like high priority. Because that's how you get like the master set of tools, right? You get a mending trader, you get an unbreaking 3 trader, you get an efficiency 4 trader, and then you're solid. Oh, I was gonna look for trapdoors. That's right. I think I should start saying these things out loud. I think that will help like solidify it in my head. Because trying to keep track of what I'm doing while speaking, has proven to be a difficult task. Just make them all. What's the worst that can happen? That's not that many. But okay. Yeah, trying to keep tasks in your head while you're talking is hard. So I will not do that. I will instead say what I'm doing. So I will hopefully remember. Man, I hope this works. I'm pretty sure it will. You can never be too sure until you see the creepers falling down and dying. At some point, I'm gonna build something, right? That isn't a farm. Like maybe a house. That would be cool. We're nearing the point where I have quit like every Minecraft world. And that is where like I get an absurd villager trading setup and I get like basic farms. I get like all the basic technological advancements out of the way. And then like my motivation plummets. So I'm hoping I will have more reason to play the video game this time around. And the only thing I've changed is recording while I do it. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay. Now I need to cut the holes in the ceiling, which is kind of annoying, especially since some of these are iron. Who would put iron trapdoor? Look at all these emeralds that are just adorning the ceiling, but uglier. I don't regret it. Because it's essentially like, would you rather chop a tree down or just have like time pass and then you get a trapdoor? I know which one I would do. I mean, I did it. But why didn't you do all of them in iron? Great question. I don't know. Maybe it would have taken too much. What? That's a problem. Is that a problem? There's a block there. Right, they're not supposed to fall through. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Nothing is supposed to fall through these. They just serve as a spawn deterrent. Right, okay. I think 3 layers is fine for now. Because adding more shouldn't be that big of an issue, considering it took like 5-10 minutes to add another just now. So we get the lava. We set up the lava blade at the bottom. And then I think I just use dirt. I don't have dirt. I use cobble to close up one of the layers just to see if it does anything. Hopefully it does. I don't know what I would do if it didn't. I guess go to creative and try and figure out what's happening. In a creative world, rather. Okay. Looks good. Can they jump out of this? Right here? Maybe. We'll close it for now. Containing the creepers is like pretty high priority, I would say. Because it can, I feel like that becomes a problem really quickly. Yeah, this is a, okay. They are not contained at all, actually. Man, I really don't want to put cobble everywhere, because I'm going to have to break it all when we get the glass. So I think we actually just sit and wait for this. Because it's going to be a real pain to replace the cobble. So instead we just look at this ugly pillar. Maybe I should AFK. That might be a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's the plan. AFK somewhere close to the geodes so they grow. Maybe I'll just AFK in this? Also, I don't think I should have this open. I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. I don't want... This is like a critical piece of the world right now. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. So we got a layer built. We put the cats in it. And we like exponentially scaled our villager trading efforts. That's a pretty good episode, I would say. Yeah, I got to show off the cool shader thing, which hopefully has been moving this whole time. Yeah, it looks like it has. Yeah, okay. Next time, hopefully we'll have a bunch of iron and amethyst to work with. Yeah.